Ever scroll through your social media feed and notice that one person who never shares anything? No photos, no birthday wishes, no vacation updates, nothing at all. Their profile picture is years old, maybe a blurry group shot where you can't even pick them out. In a world obsessed with likes and follows, these individuals are like digital ghosts. They observe quietly from the sidelines, maybe leaving a rare like, then vanish for months on end. But here's the truth, they aren't strange. Psychology suggests they might actually be ahead of the curve. While many of us are busy trying to impress strangers with pictures of our meals, these people are playing a completely different game. Today, let's explore the real psychology behind those who rarely share photos online. We'll look at why they stay off the grid, what it reveals about their confidence, and why, spoiler alert, they might possess greater mental strength than the rest of us. If you're one of these people, don't worry. By the end, you'll feel like a ninja, unseen yet powerful. Let's be real. In today's world, choosing not to post your face online is almost an act of rebellion. While everyone else treats their breakfast like headline news, you stay quiet. No posts, no updates, just your own vibe. Psychologists call this having a high privacy orientation. In simpler terms, you value your peace more than the approval of people you haven't seen in years. You aren't antisocial. You're just tired of living where everyone thinks, "Look at me eating sushi" qualifies as content. You'd rather enjoy the moment than stage it for a camera. And while some people need likes to feel validated, you rely on something far rarer these days: self-validation. You don't need applause from strangers to feel you matter. You already appreciate yourself, and that's a quietly powerful form of confidence. So, while others chase attention like it's air, you're over here breathing easy. Here's another point. People who don't post much usually have a strong sense of self. They don't need to announce every life event to remember it happened. Their highlight reel is stored in their memory, not on their social feed. Psychologists refer to this as self-concept clarity. Essentially, you have a solid understanding of who you are, what you want, and whose opinions truly count. And let's be honest, it's probably not that person from your past who still posts gym selfies with inspirational captions. Meanwhile, everyone else stresses over captions like it's a major test. You're just calmly thinking, "No thanks, I'm good." That's the quiet strength of self-awareness. You don't need attention to exist. Your existence is enough on its own. You can often spot who's emotionally stable online because they aren't online all that much. Individuals who don't share selfies every other day are usually the ones not having an identity crisis. Psychologists call this secure self-esteem. It's confidence that doesn't require an audience to be real. These people aren't fishing for compliments with posts like "felt cute" might delete later. If they felt cute, they simply enjoyed the moment and moved on with their day. They don't feel the need to prove their worth through a screen. When you genuinely like yourself, you don't need a filter to speak for you. It's not that they dislike attention, they just don't depend on it. So yes, they might not post every single moment, but that's often because they're too busy living those moments. Have you noticed that people who post less tend to say more when they actually do share something? That's because they think before they speak, which honestly places them in a small, thoughtful minority online. Psychologists describe this as having an internal locus of evaluation. It means they judge themselves by their own standards, not by whatever trend the algorithm is pushing this week. They don't post to prove anything, they post with purpose. These are the quiet types who naturally avoid oversharing. They'd prefer a genuine conversation over a performative caption about personal growth beneath a beach photo. They don't feel the need to announce every deep thought. They'd rather simply have one. Here's the real insight. People who don't post much see through the facade. They recognize social media for what it often is: the world's largest costume party where everyone acts like they have it all together while secretly searching for happiness. Psychologists call this social comparison theory, where our brains can't help but compare our behind-the-scenes reality to everyone else's highlight reel. Those who post less understand that game is fixed. They've stepped away from the performance and chosen peace over pretense. While others stress over likes, angles, and captions that sound profound, these individuals are enjoying life without feeling the need to broadcast it. They don't confuse visibility with value. They don't require an audience to feel valid. Their self-worth isn't dependent on an internet connection. So, the next time you see someone who doesn't share photos, don't assume they're shy or antisocial. They might just be more emotionally grounded than most of your feed. They don't need to be seen to feel seen. In today's world, that isn't just confidence, it's an emotional luxury. So no, the people who don't post their photos aren't weird. They're just playing chess while everyone else is playing who wore it best. Real confidence doesn't shout. It simply smiles quietly, logs off, and goes on to live a life truly worth experiencing, not just posting about. We'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're here to listen without judgment. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let's continue growing together. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.